Hi guys, this is Growth FX. So today it's Wednesday, and I'm just doing a quick recap. Actually, it's not. I won't say it's a recap, but then just a quick update on the trades that I'm currently trading, which is GBP, USD, and USD JPY. So this is what I have on screen, as you can see on the 4-hour time frame. This is GBP USD, and I'm actually buying the pound dollar. I'm actually seeing bullish movements on the GBP dollar. So jumping to the 1 hour, you can see that price is already committed because this was the first trade that I took. The first trade I took it here. Then I closed somewhere around here because I'm trading a prop firm, and there is this other rule that they've just said there. So I'm trying to make sure that whatever that I make, I have to benefit from them because I want to pass the challenge. The main goal is passing the challenge and moving to the funded phase. You understand? So currently, I'm looking at GBP USD, and this is what's happening on the pair. The reason being, the reason behind the buys was that if you can look at the 4 hour, by the way, because the 4 hour actually plays a huge role in market structure and confirmations. You understand? So as you can see on the 4 hour, this is what I'm having. Let me just zoom out. Then this is the type of structure that we are having. You can see that price formed an impulse and now forming a correction, impulse, correction, impulse move to the upside. But then what's tricky about this one is that we formed this previous high, creating what? Creating a double top formation. So this double top formation over here was the reason why price actually started to consolidate, going down and forming a correction. So basically, this is just a cycle whereby the market is just forming a correction, something like this. Let me just use the bus pattern so that you can see correct. And we'll have something like this. Actually, what's happening here, it's something that happened over here because of what? If you can look, let me just make something like, and if I can just do it like this, I think, yeah, like this. Then as you can see, they might not be the same candle to candle or formation by formation, but then the the main point is that structure wise they form the same thing. Because if you can look, you can see that this was a what? This was just one big impulsive hit to the upside, followed by this correction. Now I'm waiting for what? For a continuation going up. Same applies to what happened here. This is a correction. No, this is an impulsive phase. Then this is the correction that I'm having. Then now price is done what? Is now confirming that we are going up. You understand? So this is what I'm trading for this week. And I'm actually in a trade as I'm speaking right now. So now that I know that the overall direction is a bullish phase, then going to the lower time frames, this means that I only have to look at what? At bullish mov- bullish momentums and or bullish movements. So that's one thing that I actually have to wait for. So now looking at the confirmation that I had with this first trade was that price that did what? Price gave us this big impulsive phase. After that impulsive phase, look what happens. We form a correction. There's a correction. You understand? And even within this correction, there is a series of impulse and corrections, meaning that whatever that I'm seeing within this pattern over here is actually a series of impulse and corrections followed by continuation patterns. That's the only language that the market is speaking, impulse and correction. You understand? So going forward, I can see that price moved up and now we are correcting. But then the trickiest side of things is that I actually don't know when will the market buy or when will the market sell. But for me to know, I actually utilize that by having a previous low or a previous high. So here I had a what? I had this previous low, and we can see that the market did what? The market bounced exactly here. You understand? So this was a good signal. Just by looking at this candle on its own, this was a good signal. You understand? So price pushed up, and now we've now broken out of this. We're now broken out of this. This means that it's either price will create something when we get here, maybe it can go down, it just come back again for this zone, then continue up. You understand? That's the only thing that I'll be looking at. I can't be looking at sells while the market is actually giving me bullish momentums. And let me just remove this to add more clarity. Then this is the type of pattern that I'm having. You understand? So what I was actually trying to explain was that the market is always moving in two phases, the impulsive phase and the collective phase. So what I'm seeing here, you understand? This actually has to this has to form a continuation, meaning that price has to push up and at least reach 90% of this correction. You understand? If not this, then this one over here. This is my first take profit here. This is where I'll be looking to take my first profit when price reaches here. Then this will be my second, then third. You understand? I don't want to go to the lower time frames because the lower time frames, this one's here, the 30 minutes, 15, 5, and 1. These ones are for scalpers and they want someone who actually knows his strategy. Like you need to know your shit when, oh, sorry for using that vulgar word. You need to know your thing when you're trading this one. You understand? When you're trading this lower time frames, because there's a lot of volatility happening on those lower time frames. Then on the daily, I'll quickly confirm the buy on the daily time frame. And this is how I confirm that is this actually a good time to buy or sell. It's actually a good time to sell because of we had what this double bottom 1, 2. We have now forming what impulse, correction, continuation. And if you can check this from here to there, it will give you approximately the the right movement, and I will have something like this. You understand? Then moving to the dollar yen. This one is chowing me, but then yeah, it's actually moving quite good as well. It's actually moving. So on the dollar, on USD JPY, this is what I'm currently looking at. It's basically the same thing. You understand? It's the same thing, but I am actually focusing on market structure. You understand? The structure of the market is one thing that I'm focusing on. So now I'm starting now. I have to first start by identifying which phase I'm in. You understand? So I can see that this was a impulse, and this is a correction. You can see, and this is an impulse. This is a correction. and now I'm looking for what? Impulse, actually continuation. You understand? This is just how I see it. Then now that I know that, I will be looking for what? I'll be looking for bullish movements now. No, for bearish movements. Meaning that I won't be buying on a selling trend because of the structure is already telling me that price is pushing up, price is going down. And how am I going to confirm that? By actually uh, finding or looking what which phase am I in right now? Because of currently I'm in a corrective phase, and I can see that I had a strong one. Then this is my second touch, followed by my third touch, and confirming this again was this previous zone that we had here. And for me to see that this is a proper zone, I have to go to the 1 hour now. Going to the 1 hour time frame. Oh, I forgot to actually show you something. I think. So here we can see that the market the market structure is now giving us strong setups. You understand? I'm now confirming again. I'm now adding more clarity to this signal that I've just been given by the strategy. Another clarity was that we are in a HNS setup. We are in a head and shoulders pattern. Whereas this is my left shoulder, then this is my head, this is my head, and this is my left shoulder. Then now I'm currently on my right shoulder. You understand? To form something like this. Maybe price can even come retest somewhere here or retest here for continuation patterns. If only price is going to respect the market structure. You understand? Then from here I already know that I'm now looking for sales. You understand? Jumping to the 1 hour, I've now added clarity with that pattern that I had there. You understand? So one thing I loved about USD JPY for this week, and for me to trade it, was that I loved the fact that it gave me two confirmations at once. You understand? Confirmation number one was the larger head and shoulder pattern that I was just explaining. Then now it's also creating another head and shoulder pattern, and this head and shoulder pattern is backed up by this impulse and continuation pattern. Impulse, correction, continuation. So I'll be looking to trade this continuation because I took this trade here, meaning that I took a risk entry because we are still within the correction. You understand? And then if price was outside, if price broke out like this, then I can wait for what? For a reduced risk entry. Then I can continue with it. You understand? So there is still plenty of entries on USD GPY, and as you can see, this is actually a correction on its own. You understand? So I'm now trading this mini impulsive phase. You understand? This one over here. I want to continue with this pattern over here to the downside. And now I'm adding more clarity. Is now, and I have something like this. Just to confirm. Then if price is going to break out, then at least I can walk away with 3.95. That's something. Understand? That's a good risk reward ratio. That's a good one. That's actually an excellent one because the trade is now meeting everything. Understand? The trade criteria is met. You understand? The only thing left for me is to identify my edge and execute. That's one thing that's left. You understand? So make sure that uh, always when starting to analyze, start at the higher time frame going down so that you can know what you are trading. You understand? So that you can know which direction the market is actually for. Because of right now, this is just a clean correction. You understand? This is just a nice correction. So yeah guys, I hope this video made sense, and if if maybe you want me to post more content, I'll be doing it. You understand? Even if you don't follow or you don't subscribe, I'll still be posting videos. You understand? So I'll do another recap on, I think on Friday, to show you how the market actually went by. You understand? Even if it's a L, I'll still record a video and I'll still update you. You understand? So yeah, guys, it was nice actually uh, engaging with you all, and I hope you love the video. You can just hit the subscribe button so that you can get notified when I drop another video. You understand? And don't forget that on Friday I'll be recording another trade recap, meaning that I'll be recapping what happened, for what actually happened this week. You understand? So yeah, this was Growth FX, and yeah, signing out.